All right, all right, all right. I think I was watching Kevin Hart over the weekend. What's going on, everybody? And thank you for tuning in to another fabulous episode of the ManUp Real Talk podcast. I am your host with the most, Mr. Michael Wiley, saying greetings and salutations to all of you, our faithful followers and listeners. Understand that we appreciate all the likes, the shares, the clicks, and the downloads and all those things that y'all do to support this podcast, because we know that had it not been for you, there would be no us. So we greatly and just always appreciate it. Now, for those of you that may be joining for the first time, we say welcome. And for those that's coming back for another helping, we say welcome back, because your boys are back on the air with the ManUp Real Talk podcast, the podcast for the peoples. And who are these people, you may be asking? I ain't got to explain it. Y'all already know. I'm talking about you and me and him and her and the guy on the bus that put all the change in them thing and used to jam it back in the day because he didn't want to pay his full fare, so he just used all pennies. I'm talking about everybody.
Relax,
all
Mike.
of us.
Relax.
I'm talking about us, we the people. And as you can see, as always, I'm never doing this thing by myself, because with me is my brother-in-law, my brother in arms, Mr. Philip Hines, a.k.a. the DIT, a.k.a. OG Triple OG. He is definitely and always in the building. What's going on, man?
Don't start, brother.
DIT.
Don't start.
We all we got.
Don't start, man. Don't start.
We all we got.
All right, you in there, Kevin? Yeah, all right, fine. I got Kevin in there because he said he couldn't come in last time. So I just shared it for the ManUp page. I just shared it 1,000 times. So.
Well, welcome, Kevin. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you hanging out with us, brother. Whoever else is in the chat, why don't y'all chime in and just say what's good so we can give you a holler back? I see Jasmine is in here. She says she on lunch just in time. That's my niece. I appreciate and love her so very much. Who else we got in here? I see my wife is in here. Hey, baby girl. Jackie is in here. Mitzi is in here. Kevin is in here. And whoever else is in here, God bless your ministry, whatever it is. Who else is in here? Terrence T. Is Terrence in the building? I ain't see James join, but somebody said Terrence is watching. So what's going on, man? Appreciate you for stopping in. Listen, real quick, if you have not, I encourage you all to just wander on over there to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes, please.
We do have a YouTube channel that we oftentimes we actually live stream. We do multi-streams. We do the Facebook and we also do the YouTube. So we have a YouTube channel. So if you haven't checked it out yet, it's okay, because we haven't done anything different on it. But we are getting some things together that we can do that's going to be just exclusive to YouTube. So make sure that you subscribe to that channel and click that little bell so you can get any notifications for when it goes off. Also, if you have not, please, you can follow us on social media. Yes. Of course, you can follow us on our Facebook page at ManUp Real Talk podcast page on Facebook. Like and share us there. You can also follow us on Twitter at ManUp _ Real Talk. We're also on Instagram. You can find us on the gram. We be flexing on Instagram. Wait, is that how the song went? Was it I don't know. We be on Instagram. And what else are we on? I don't know. Just social media.
Just Google us.
A little bit everywhere. Just Google us. You'll find us on various. If you haven't, you can also check out our older audio podcasts. You can check those out. You can just look up ManUp Real Talk and all of our older audio podcasts. You can definitely check those out, and you can listen to them on any of your favorite podcast applications. We are
4 years worth of them.
Yes, we are available. I see Karen Randolph is in the building. God bless you, Karen. Appreciate you coming in. Hey, my mother-in-law is in here. She watching. Hey, Mama, how you doing? Who else? Stephanie Barkley. God bless Evangelist Stephanie Barkley on this evening. I see she joining. Oh, we're going to have a good one tonight, man. We got Stephanie in the audience. We good to go. We're going to have a good one.
But Mike, before we start, Mike, I like to say, RIP condolences to the family of Earl Simmons, a.k.a. DMX. That was like my top 3 all-time rapper, and
really,
he was a brother that had some struggles, but what people don't realize about him is I truly believe that DMX had a calling here.
Okay.
Because he was like the street preacher. he spoke for the streets, but he was like someone who was. If you listen to his songs, listen to his prayers, he was always crying out to God to give him some type of guidance. So I think that was his calling was to show the street guys that it was all right. I see it. It was all right to follow God. So that's all I want to say. R.P. DMX.
Yeah, man. We we were actually going to talk about him a little bit on tonight. But yeah, definitely rest in peace, man. We lost he was definitely one of the ones. I can't honestly say that I was a quote unquote fan. However, he did have some joints that I really really enjoyed, and they are always going to be on my playlist. I'm trying to see if there's anything.
It's Biggie, Jay-Z, DMX, Nas, and Scarface. My top 5 all time.
Yeah. You missed me with Biggie, but anyway,
you know what, Mike? We ain't
trying to see
this. I know you want to talk about the imposter.
We ain't gonna even go there. I ain't gonna even go there with you. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I missed. Oh, listen, let me put this bug in y'all ear real quick. I gotta say, look, and you know the spoiled people in your family, right? You know the spoiled people. Hello, Jennifer.
Hey,
Jennifer is in the building. God bless your ministry.
Call my name.
No, ain't that something? So I'm trying to see. Listen, let me put this bug in y'all ear. Now, nothing is official as of yet, but I'm putting it out there, right? We're trying to get a community event going. And I was inspired by actually my boys and my nephews. I don't have any of them around me right now. But I am trying to get a Nerf war going this summer. Preferably around June. For those of y'all that don't know what Nerf is, it's like the little guns that shoot the little foam darts. Pew pew. That's what we're trying to do. So we're trying to get a Nerf war going, preferably in June. Working on some collaborators right now. That's going to collaborate us with the event. And so what we have planned, we're going to have a big Nerf war for the small kids and the little kids. We're going to have obstacle course set up for the kids to run. We're also going to have like a target range set up for the kids and some other little cool things and other little fun activities that they're going to do. I want to do this. I talk a big game and I talk about how I don't like kids and they make me itch. But listen, those that know me know that Mike loves the kids. And I want to do something for them because look, COVID had most all of us on lockdown at one point in time. And I think this would just be a nice outdoor event to have. So it hasn't been etched in stone as of yet, but we are working on it.
We getting it together.
I'm going to say this. If you are listening and if you want to be a part, and when I say be a part that means donate time, donate money, because it's going to cost. Anytime you want to do something like that, it's going to cost. I encourage you to reach out to either me or you can reach out to Mr. Hines and say, listen, Mike, I want to help. How can I help? What do you guys need? If you need anything. And we'll let you know because we definitely want to get this going because I want to do this. I want to do this for the kids, man. And I want to just have some fun and just kick off the summer, and have a really, really good time. So I just want to put that in y'all ear and, think on it. And if the Lord speak to you, you want to send some funds and send some change, hey, hit me up and we will graciously accept it and say thank you and make sure that you mentioned in the archives. I think that's it. Oh, let me also say this. And we mentioned this in the last episode. I don't, if you notice, I don't put like my Cash App and all that stuff up on the screen and things like that. I just don't do it. And I don't have any, I don't feel a certain way against people that do. If you do, for your show, that's fine. That's fine because to each his own. Because you got to understand that these things, it costs to do this stuff, internet, equipment, all of that stuff. Program, the programs that I can do all this fancy stuff and show y'all comments and do all these close-ups and all this stuff,
Kevin, you better leave Biggie alone, man.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute, Kevin. That stuff costs money, but I never put that out there and I never put that on y'all. However, there are some individuals, and I'm not going to name off names who have sent us some money in support of the podcast. And I just want to say thank you. If you're listening, you already know who you are. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much.
I
Thank you
really,
so
really do,
much.
because that shows that you believe enough in us and what we're doing, and you want to support us and keep it going. So God bless you.
We're
And
gonna
I
get some
just,
church real soon, people. We're gonna
yeah,
get some type of merch going real soon.
yeah. And I just want to say God bless you, and whatever it is that you gave, and whatever, and even if you want to give, listen, I'll put I ain't got no problem with putting the Cash App out there. But I just pray that the Lord returns whatever it is that you all invest in this podcast. I just pray that He returns it to you tenfold, because I appreciate it. I really, really do. And I thank you all for the support. What else? Oh, tomorrow's my birthday. I'm just throwing it out there. Just saying. No big deal. I don't do the whole month-long celebration and all that stuff, but tomorrow's my birthday. Hit me up if you want to. Tomorrow, show a little love. It's all good. You can even show a little love in the chat right now. It's all good. I appreciate it. Tomorrow's my birthday. And that's why today I want to just kind of talk about some things that I like. I want to talk about some of my favorite things. But then he mentioned DMX, and then I kind of forgot. I didn't forget about him, but I did want to kind of talk about that too. Because DMX was a very interesting case to me. And he was one of those dudes that struggled. He was very much like someone who I'm about to mention, who my counterpart does not particularly like. If you notice, he was not in his top 5 at all.
Please do not compare that man to Dark Man X. I know you're not about to compare this dude to Dark Man X. I know you're not about to do that.
I'm not comparing. However, there are some comparisons. When I look at DMX was a guy who, for all intents and purposes, I believe actually had a calling on his life.
Yeah, right? He did.
And I believe because of the calling that he had those struggles. A lot of cases, especially when it comes to when the Lord has called you to do a work, the enemy don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And because the enemy doesn't like it, he tends to fight against you. And the fight is greater when you have a greater work to do.
That's right.
Now, the challenge is to overcome and to win against that fight, and not to let the enemy beat you, right? DMX, however, I think succumbed. He actually succumbed to the enemy, and he did not win the battle that I believe that had he won, he would have really, really done a great work in the ministry. We have to understand that some people that's chosen to do a work by God may not necessarily look like how we expect them to look.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. I'm
going to say that again. God may choose some people that may not look the way you expect them to look.
That's right.
When he chose Moses was not the greatest speaker in the world. As a matter of fact, Moses came up with every excuse in the world he could to say, don't send me, send Aaron, send my brother. He's a better speaker than I am. There's people more educated than I am. Surely you can find somebody else to do it. But God chooses who he will for a reason. Mm-hmm. And DMX didn't have on a 3-piece suit. He didn't have the matching tie, the matching socks. Didn't have matching drawers.
Jeans and Timbs, baby.
He was jeans and Timbs. And he had a fight. And for a while he was winning. And unfortunately, sometimes these demons are a little stronger, than the person. But this is where we failed. And when I say we, I mean us, and I mean people of God, believers. Why is it so hard for us to latch on to people like that and pray with them and help them? Why do we automatically condemn people like that? And I get it. DMX wasn't the type. He wasn't exactly the he probably came off as that type of person that you probably weren't gonna have the easiest conversation with. You know what I'm saying? And that, how DMX, even when DMX talked, he talked like he was rapping. Every time he said something. I mean,
yeah.
that's how he talked. He was a little rough around the edges.
But
But instead of us kind of surrounding him and praying for him and protecting him, we left him unprotected.
but you know what, Mike? It all falls back, and it all falls back into, if you don't fit that image, folks really don't want to have anything to do with you when it comes to the church. Because I can honestly say, like me, I can be transparent and use myself.
Right.
I'm kind of rough around the edges. I know it might turn some people off, you know what I'm saying, the way I am, but, that don't make me a bad person. I just don't fit that image that some people would think that a church man would be. So that's what it all comes down to. DMX didn't fit an image, but I'm telling you, DMX had a calling, man. That was a praying man. A praying man. That man had 3,000 or 4,000 prayers on every album he ever made. It got to the point where when rappers had a show to do, they would ask them to come pray before they did their show.
Mm-hmm.
DMX had a calling, but his calling wasn't for him to be in no pulpit, no church. His calling was to be on the streets, to talk to the people that some might look down on. That's why so many people love DMX, because he related to everyone, but he most definitely related to the downtrodden. The downtrodden looked at him as that's their image right there.
Mm-hmm.
But people don't know DMX was a crack addict robbing folks with a pit bull in Yonkers, New York before he got on.
True.
That's who he was. You know what I'm saying? But he got fame, but he still was fighting those demons. And a lot of people that fought those same demons, they looked at DMX I don't want to say savior, but as their hero.
Well, they look to him as an example.
If he can make it, I can make it.
Yeah.
So, and the streets loved him, man. He was our preacher. He was our preacher. You throw a DMX prayer, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's to a point where it's getting you emotional. Like, the first time I ever seen DMX pray was like when he first came out, and he was I think it was on MTV or something.
Yeah.
He broke down crying. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? You see stuff like that, and it can make the common man feel that it's okay to be vulnerable sometimes. Yeah. That's what he showed. He showed that, even though I'm rough, I still can be vulnerable sometimes. So I have nothing but respect for DMX, man. Like I said, man, the streets lost they general, and rest in peace, X. That's all I can say, man.
I just wonder sometimes though, like why is it so hard for us to embrace people like that, right? Like I look at, well, this might not be the best example because he's just kind of nuts now. I look at when Kanye was going through his transition. I don't know where he is now. I just know that he's richer because he definitely got that bag once he said he was divorcing what's her name. What? He got paid, or he about to get paid. Anyway, when Kanye was doing his church thing, right? I remember seeing a lot of preachers and a lot of people in church just really was just like, they was calling him the Antichrist, and
we did a whole episode on it, remember?
Yeah, I'm just saying they were calling him the Antichrist and all of these things they were saying about him, and he was leading people to hell and all this stuff, and he was making a mockery of the church, and I'm just like, well, I said, if you honestly felt that way, and instead of condemning the man, why did we not, and I mean we as a Christian community, like really legitimately pray for him and say, okay, well, wait a minute. What he's doing is actually a good thing because he had people coming out, and it wasn't like, I mean, there was a lot of people that wasn't no fighting, wasn't no shooting, wasn't nobody getting out of pocket. Folks was coming there. They were enjoying the music. They were singing along. They was praising the Lord. You know what I'm saying? It was Kanye, true. But I'm just saying that what he was doing could have been great had we And I think had we embraced what he was trying to do and honestly pray for him, I believe that what he was doing could have been great. And no, Mel, you're right. Now I understand. I understand Kanye is nuts. I understand that. The dude had an album called Yeezus.
Oh, child. Kanye, man. I told you, he's not here no more. I mean, if he put some hot music, I'm listening to it, but Kanye not here no more, man. Kanye left this world like a year after his mama passed away.
The man had a CD called Yeezus.
Yeah. Right after his mama passed away, he did 808 Heartbreak. So his mama always liked him to sing. So Kanye haven't been in this world since what? 2009 or 2010.
It's been a minute. Hey, Bunny, I appreciate you stopping in and hanging out with us. It's been a minute, but
nobody comments, man.
But even in that, well, Bunny said, "Hey, she actually typed your name. I think this is me, but it's blank."
Bunny. I can't see.
It's blank. She just said, "Hello, person who shall remain nameless." And I'm like, "Well, I'll take that as me." And then she actually said, "Hey, Philippines."
I can't see it.
Yeah, but look, I'm not gonna say he ain't all the way there, but I just wonder sometime with some of these people, did we drop the ball and miss an opportunity that could have helped somebody and brought them into the body and really had them to do an effective work?
Well, with Kanye, Mike, Kanye's biggest problem was Kanye never really stopped and mourned his mother. He did.
Okay, look.
He did.
I get all of that, and I understand how
this has a lot to do with his brain. I mean, just be real. Come on, y'all. Let's be honest. Kanye really wasn't there when he first before his mom was there.
Right.
Kanye so was something else. You lose your mama and you never stopped to mourn for her, and that was like it was you and your mama all your life. You was a mama's boy. Your mama said in her book, I didn't whoop Kanye. I let him express himself. She was one of them, I let my child express themselves and speak his mind. I used to always say about Kanye is nothing more than a grown man having a temper tantrum because that's what he used to do to get his way. He was spoiled. But when you lose somebody like your mother, when that's all you had in your life, and you never stopped to even mourn, you just kept going, eventually you're going to break down mentally. Because that was the most closest thing to you. Yeah, he has a father, but his father's in Atlanta. All he had was his mother. So when she left, he never really just, let me stop making music, let me stop touring, and let me just take time to reflect. He never did that. And a lot of that has to do with why Kanye is the way he is now. Kanye was already out there a long time ago. Kanye used to sell his CDs at 150th Street Mall, 150th Halsted Mall. That's why I used to get the go-getter CDs from him and what's his dude really doing all them guys. 115th and Halsted Mall.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. In regards to that, and if you know this, right? This is common knowledge that everybody knows in regards to Kanye. Why is it that the people in his camp never said, "Hey, Ye, listen, let's slow down"?
He don't want the money. When you get a certain status, you get yes men. You get yes men.
But this is what I'm saying. It's just like nobody in his camp was like, "Yay, look, dude, no. you got to stop." I mean, to me,
you want me to get kicked off the gravy train by being a true friend and being honest with you.
But but what I'm saying is that, but. It just seems to me like if everybody knew this to be an issue and nobody said anything, and then again, to be fair, I don't know if anybody said anything. He could have just been Kanye and just said, "Listen, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do." Yeah. Right? He could have very well did that. I'll say that. But it's just.
But you gotta remember, Mike. Kanye was big. So he's going on these tours, making millions of dollars, and he got his guys. They singing on songs, so they making money too. So,
I
like I
get
said,
it.
it goes both ways. You got some that probably try to be honest with him. Those are ones that didn't hang around. And you have a lot of yes men. That's just like when Michael Jordan and Charlotte Hornets.
But I
Nobody need
wonder.
to tell him he don't know what he's doing, but no one's going to tell Michael Jordan he don't know how to run a team.
But I wonder also, were we as fans, were we partially responsible for that? Because every time he put out something, even if it was trash, you know what we said? Oh, Ye is a genius. Ye is this. Ye is that.
I don't know.
And we everything, feel. I'm sitting up there. I listen to some of his stuff, and the songs in my head that I'm just like, this is garbage.
His first three: college dropout, late
people-
registration,
Mhm.
graduation. I throw 808 Heartbreaks in there.
No,
And my Dark Twisted Fantasy. My Dark Twisted Fantasy is my favorite Kanye West album. But the rest of that stuff been garbage. I ain't gonna Jesus. Yay. The rest of that stuff been garbage. But his first three and my Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah. I think College Dropout is gonna always be my favorite.
Because College Dropout, people realize College Dropout changed the game.
Yeah,
College Dropout took dudes out of sports jerseys and put them in polos and button downs.
Yeah, College Dropout
like
will always. It's gonna to me that's one of my favorite albums. But I mean, I just think
that's the Kanye you remember. That was the I'm hungry producer Kanye. I would have proved that I can rap too Kanye. But once Kanye got the fame. Kanye even said that he wished he never got something. He wished he never got famous because if he never got famous, his mom would still be living in Chicago. Because she got to L.A. and trying to keep up with the L.A. folks, and they told her not to have that operation. She got some type of cosmetic or whatever, and that's how she passed away. She had some type of procedure that she really wasn't supposed to have.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just think that when I see cases like when I see stuff like Kanye and I see how he is kind of just continuing down the rabbit hole, and when I see things like even like
but he a billionaire, Mike, so can't nobody tell him nothing now.
I mean, here's the thing about money though. You can't take it with you. And it's like I don't care how much money you got, because let me tell you this: you can have all the money in the world. Once the world get tired of you, it ain't gonna help.
Yeah, they're gonna get tired of you, but I tell Jackie, I joke with Jackie I said, Jackie, y'all listen to Kanye on their graduation now. He told y'all, wait till I get my money right. Y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. On that song, he said it.
They couldn't tell him nothing from the jump.
No, I just Kanye nothing before Kanye got on. You got to hear some interviews by these rappers who talks about it. He said Kanye act like it. People say that you don't be shocked. Or Kanye was acting like this before he got on when he was still a producer.
So I remember listening to Dave Chappelle tell a story about Kanye. Yeah. He's just always been that way.
He's always been but like I said, Kanye only child. Mama spoiled him to death. Didn't whoop him. Let him express themselves and speak his mind, and that's what you get.
Yeah, I just think that like with him,
but I don't think he make good music when his mind is right.
Yeah, but I just think that with him and with DMX, I just think that there was some missed opportunity, right? I just feel that if we would. And I worry sometimes about when we look at like just in our communities, like how many people do we just not even bother with because they come off a certain way, or because they look a certain way, or because they may have had a different upbringing. Like we really don't know the call that these people may have on their lives, but we tend to overlook them because of just how they may come off. I just don't want us to be in the habit of missing opportunities and failing people. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I just hate that. I hated that. And did they ever disclose what what the cause of death was?
Heart attack. They say it wasn't a drug overdose, heart attack.
It was just a heart attack.
Yeah.
Man,
But
that's
Mike, but you know what you say is a good thing, but see, that's when it comes down to the individual that you have to just make sure that you're not like that, because we can't change the world. We only can change ourselves. So we just have to make sure that we're not like that when it comes to certain individuals. But well, not I'm one of those individuals that kind of get looked at a certain way because of the way I am.
yeah.
So I know how I feel to be shunned because I might talk a certain way, or I might look a certain way, or I might act a certain way. So I know how that feel.
Yeah, man. I think we gotta do better with that, because
Yeah, we do.
just speaking as a believer, how can I be an effective witness when I only want to witness to people that look like me? How can I be an effective witness when I only talk to people that I feel kind of safe around?
That's
You
just
know,
like going to mental. That's just like going to mental the little boy that's already a straight A student. What are you
yeah,
doing? What type of impact are you making? Because
yes,
why are you trying to mentor someone that's already on the right path when you have 1,000 other boys that need to be put on that path?
yeah. I mean, because when you look at it, and I don't know, man. Sometimes I think because as I'm getting older and I look at my own boys, and I look at their friends and stuff like that, and we've talked about this. I just sometimes wonder, like was there some missed opportunities somewhere, right? Like I was talking to my sister last night, and I'm not disclosing anything, like private or anything like that, but she said something to me that really hit me. And she was just like, she said, Mike, you have been the only consistent man in my son's life, in my nephew's life.
It's a good thing.
It is, and it is a good thing. But my worry is that there have been so many that hasn't had that consistent male figure in their life. You know what I'm saying? And what? Why is Michael?
Oh, just
What is this?
don't let him in yet.
Don't let him in yet. Okay. Oh Lord,
Keep good talking.
my
What's
wife is.
going on?
I don't know. My wife is doing something. She's doing something. But there's a lot of young men that's doing what they're doing now because they haven't had that consistent male figure in their life, right? And here, listen. Here's the method to my madness. The whole reason I want to do this event, this Nerf thing, is to have these young men to come out, right? And provide a safe space for them to come, have some fun, and and let them know, listen, man, that there are people who care about you.
That's right.
I think what happened is that a lot of times we forget to mention to the kids that there is a village that you can run to that can protect you,
Exactly.
that can help you, that want to see you succeed and want to see you do great things and want to see you go far. But it's like we're afraid to reach out to these kids. We're missing opportunities.
But
And
see,
that's
Mike,
and that's
that's what we
why
feel as
yeah,
men.
and
That's what we
that's
feel.
why when I see stories like DMX and when I see stories like Kanye, and it's just like these are missed opportunities, right? That we could have helped somebody or influenced them in a way that may have made them, that could have affected their life, whereas they could have went on to do more effective things with their life and with the people in their lives, right? Like all of us, I think most of the guys that I know, we have a true desire to be better husbands, better fathers, better brothers, uncles, whatever role you play. we have that desire to do so, and we hold ourselves accountable, right? Like me and you, we talk about stuff, and some of my some of my insecurities and some of my hangups. Oh Lord,
We are bum rushing man up real talk.
oh Jesus.
Woo! Look at it. Happy birthday
to
Let Momo
you.
in.
Michael left. Is that what he was down there for?
Yeah, he was down there. Why
Birthday.
Happy
please be careful with the
birthday.
I know, because I'm glad I ain't got no curl, because this candle was real hot.
Happy birthday to
Oh,
you.
Jesus. Why you ain't singing, Gabriel?
Happy
Sing!
I'm really nervous about her holding this cake.
It's all right. Just sing the song,
That's
son.
okay.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna burn him.
All right, there you
Happy birthday to you. Come on, Gabriel.
go. Oh, Jesus.
How old are you?
Apparently 46, because that's what the candle says.
I believe the people can read.
Lonnie, Minister Newman said I'm singing. All righty.
Are you?
How
How are you?
All right.
May
Okay,
Jesus
Jesus, we're going to drag this on down.
bless you.
Are you
Mike.
doing a slow version of everything?
I know. Jesus Christ.
Happy
Look at it. Oh, it's so
birthday.
wonderful.
Happy birthday,
Am I
Mike.
supposed to watch candles?
Right. Don't make no wish because we don't believe in that. Just pray to Jesus.
What? Since when?
What?
What's wrong with you? Please don't. Mom,
Don't make a
Mom,
wish because we believe in Jesus.
Mother, you are making me very nervous with that cake. Dad,
Didn't
please
Jesus
don't.
say, didn't Jesus wish in the Bible? Somebody in the Bible wished. I need somebody to get that verse for me.
Dad,
I
please
wish.
don't.
What was that verse? Where's Brother Joseph Phillips at? And all these and Minister Newman. I need you to find that scripture about somebody wishing
Dad,
something.
please blow.
Don't be wishing. We believe in Jesus.
Somebody said, don't be wishing we believe in Jesus. This is crazy. You know what's funny? What's funny is that I remember years ago when Yu-Gi-Oh was popular, and people used to ask me like, "Hey man, you play Yu-Gi-Oh?" I was like, "No, I believe in Jesus." I don't know.
This is what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Oh, okay.
Blow it out.
Y'all
All
making
right.
me really
Come on,
nervous.
man.
All right.
Oh,
Is that why the in-law was watching the show today?
Look, Mama was
Oh,
here.
God bless y'all. Look at the cake, y'all. Look at it.
Here,
Oh,
Gabriel
we got
is
drinks.
Gabriel
okay.
is going to pour
All right.
the buble.
All right. Come on and pour some of the buble.
I have the other glasses in my hand.
Okay, I'll hold the glasses.
She made me very nervous.
Why is she making you nervous? I'm sorry, y'all. I was not expecting this.
do what you doing, man. I'm gonna tell her so much why Tupac is a horrible rapper.
Oh my! Don't start that.
Oh.
Oh my God! Come on,
What?
pour this drink because Phil finna get. I'm finna mute
Tupac
Phil.
was Shakur
I'm about to
Why?
mute Phil right
could
now
go down
Why?
as being the most overrated rapper
Oh,
I've
you
ever seen.
brother-in-law.
because he's talking about Tupac.
You talking about Tupac?
He
Don't
put
worry.
Thug
You know, I
Life
like
on
Don't
his
worry.
shit.
My wife
He
knows
wasn't a
absolutely
thug.
nothing about Tupac.
I
so.
like
He wasn't a thug.
Look,
He wasn't
okay.
a thug.
Thank you, Brother Phillips. Listen,
He
Third
was a
John.
Humpty Hump drug. He was a Humpty Hump dancer.
Phil, look.
Bishop Phillips.
3 John, first chapter. Or what's that? 3 John 1 and 2. It says, "Beloved, I wish above all things that you may as prosper." Thank you, sir. Talking about some we don't wish we believe in Jesus. Oh, we wishing today.
I can't see. I wish I could see these comments.
Who is this? Oh, look. Hold on, y'all.
Oh God, it's the firstborn.
It's the firstborn. Hey,
What's up?
look at him. Why you look like you? Are you running from the law, son?
Nah, I'm just outside.
You just outside?
Yeah.
Lord Jesus, what's going on, man?
Nothing much.
How you feeling?
Feeling good, actually. I'm feeling pretty good.
Feeling pretty good?
Yeah.
You gonna run me my money?
What money? Why? What you drinking on?
Don't worry about what we drinking on over here. What you drinking on? That's my concern.
Water.
Yeah, that's right now.
Right,
Sister Gordon, God bless you, darling. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Look, he in a car full of all your.
He in the car. I don't see nobody but him.
Yeah, no, it's just me. They in the house right now.
Taymon, Terrell.
I know. Look, they go no. See, Joseph Phillips, he be coming through in the clutch. Here we go. Psalms 40:14. Let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul to destroy it, and let them be driven backwards and put to shame that wish me evil. Talking about wish. Talking about wishing ain't good.
They wish. He don't wish. He believe in Jesus.
Oh, we wishing today. Listen, I appreciate y'all. Brum the old man. I'll be 46 tomorrow, y'all.
Yep.
Thank you, darling. 46, and
yes,
I'm happy. I feel pretty good.
You happy? Your son is on there.
I see. I appreciate y'all. See this little light skinned dude down here. This young man, first college student in the family. I appreciate him.
Wait a minute. He ain't the first on his mama.
No, you don't count. I didn't have you. I did not have you.
I'm the first one.
Oh, Jesus. Look. Lonnie Newman said I used to make wish sandwiches.
I love Lonnie.
Look, he coming through. Look, Joe Phillips is coming through.
We are glad we are weak, and ye are strong, and this also we wish, even your perfection.
Yes.
I do care.
Look, and Gabriel back here in the cut, so y'all know Gabriel. He don't do a whole lot, but when he does, where he at? Is he on camera?
There he is.
There you go. Look at him. Look, I'm proud of this one too. Gabriel don't say a whole lot, but he's an up and coming poet. I'm gonna have him on here one day so he can do some of his spoken word stuff. Man, he good with it, and he makes his old man proud when he gets up and he does his thing, and again, we're talking about missed opportunities, man. I look at my own, and I just sometimes wonder, are there things that I could have done differently? Things that I could have done better. And there's a lot of opportunities out there, I think, that we can take. Whether it's just talking to somebody, just letting them know, listen, man, if you need somebody to talk to, I'm here. Just letting the people know that you here. Some folks just want to know that you ain't always gotta have advice. Some people just want to know that you just want to listen, that you're a good listener.
Exactly.
Some people just need a listening post, and I think that, look, she rubbing my head, girl, stop it. So I ain't got no hair.
But Mike, like I said, sometimes you don't have to worry about what you think you missed out on. You just continue doing what you supposed to do.
Yeah.
And like I said, to be honest with you, we as men, we failed, man. We really did. We have to be honest about that. We failed the young men in our communities. We really did. So now, like I said, now it's up to us individually.
Can I get a re-up, son?
We really want to, get these boys back. That's right.
Another one in
Yeah.
It's the most.
And that's the thing, man. So I just think, okay, that's good. That's good. I just think if we just if we did our part.
Yeah.
And just and just put that extension out there. Like, look, man, we here. And go ahead, Kelly.
Thank y'all.
And I don't even
so
watch you.
much.
Here's the thing. This ain't even
That's
a
not
mic.
the microphone.
It's not
Kelly.
even a mic.
Oh my God.
Not the microphone.
It's not even the microphone.
Well, listen. Thank y'all. He's so good, and thank y'all for supporting him every week. This is really in his heart. He really enjoys it, and he's really good at it. And I just pray that you all continue to spread the word. And that's it. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Good job,
Thank you,
Evangelist.
darling.
A good job, Evangelist.
Look, Gabriel said, "Good job, Evangelist."
Y'all gonna make fun of me and I say something I'm not.
I appreciate it. Wait, where's the cake? Are you gonna cut it?
No, I ain't cutting it.
I'll eat no cake right now while we on here, man. You eat that when you get off.
Man, this is my show. I can do what I want. You done
Eat
lost
no
track.
doggone cake right now.
You done lost track, son. I do what I want.
Are you gonna eat it during or afterwards?
You want it now?
Yes. Can you cut me a slice? Now I appreciate you.
Jesus Christ, Mike.
Yes.
I'll bring it up.
Look, shopping on Wish is an adventure. Elders, what are you planning on doing for the rest of the evening, sir? What's going on?
I'm just hanging out, with Terrell and Tamar for the rest of the day.
Just hanging out?
We ain't see each other like that. We was, at school and stuff, so, making up for lost time.
All right. Y'all be careful out there, man. That whole thing that's going on in Minnesota. I worry about you when you out there because you got a target on your back just because of your skin tone.
Yeah.
You know, and just be careful, man. You know, because as soon as there's more than two of y'all in the car, they looking.
Yeah, I know.
You know, but look, I appreciate you coming on and hanging out with your old man. We got some work to do, man.
All right, nephew.
So we'll talk. All right, Michael, can you hear me?
Say happy birthday?
I think he's on mute.
Did he say happy birthday?
He's saying something, but I'm not hearing him.
Wait a minute. You're on mute.
He's on mute. You're on mute.
You did it?
He's on mute. All right. I love you, son. We'll talk. We'll talk later. All right, buddy.
Wait a minute.
Miss Eddie K, what's going on, bro?
I know. I know. Right, Stephanie? He played. I don't know what Phil talked about. Look, we may have to send you grandma some cake, Gabriel.
What?
We have to send you.
Mama,
What?
Tell my Kimmy I said thank you, sweetie.
Wait,
That's
which-
my baby.
Wait, which one?
That's my baby. Hey Eddie, I appreciate you popping in, man. I'm sorry. I got birthday bum rushed by my family. We was having a conversation, then all of a sudden I got bum rushed with cake and drink.
Jesus Christ. Okay, let's get back to your guy.
You can't control live. I'm just saying. I'm not finna look, Phil.
Let's get back.
I'm
on
not
your
finna get
guy
into a
the
debate with
tattoo on
you.
his stomach.
I'm not finna get into a debate with you
This
about.
guy, you know what his calling was? His calling was to lead to lead his people. He came from the struggle.
Get another plate.
His mom was part of the Panther 21 of Feeney. She was pregnant while she was in jail.
I just think that he was another missed opportunity.
No, he wasn't a missed opportunity. He was a follower.
You know, he was another missed. And you know what else was a missed opportunity? Let me talk about missed opportunities. How come can't nobody deposit $1 million into my brokerage account? What's really going on?
Mike.
Let's talk about real missed opportunities. How come Charles Schwab can't deposit $1 million into my brokerage account? Can I get $1.25636 million deposited into my account, please?
Jesus, man.
Good Lord. That's all I want. That's
and another thing, Mike, we have to bring up, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how you can mistake a taser for a gun.
Dude, look, I'm so
getting tired of it, man. I'm really getting. I mean, it's like this is like it's a regular basis now, Mike.
Look, this stuff is. I'm getting to the point where it's just like, you know, you almost feel like it's on purpose. You look at the young man. Look at the young man who was in the military, and look at that video. They came up to him. They was ready. They were ready. And he had his hands outside of the car. Thank you, son. He had his hands outside of the window and was like, he was asking, what's going on? What's going on? Why am I being detained? What did I do? And not one time did they say what he did. But they threatened him. Are you about to ride the lightning, son? It's like, ride the lightning? I'm just trying to figure out why you all are pulling me over. And they put all of these falsities in their police report, and he was eluding the police and all these other things and all of this stuff, and he was resisting arrest. He did not he did not open the door when we were trying to open the door. No, it's just that it was locked and you was too stupid to realize it was locked, and you just pulling on the handle. And then you pepper spray the dude, you arrest him, and not one time, not once did you say why he was being detained. Not one time did you say why he had to step out the car. Not one time did you say why you pulled him over. And I'm
getting mad, right? I'm getting mad all over again with you, man.
But I'm just saying, dude, it's becoming commonplace. Look, you all don't understand. For those of you all that don't have sons, you do not understand the inherent fear.
Yeah.
And
those who have sons that's young, you really should be worried and concerned.
Man, dude, I every time he leaves the house and he's driving, I'm worried. I'm worried. And you know what? I pray and I just believe that the Lord is going to bring him home safely. But I don't trust people. It ain't God I don't trust. I just don't trust
people. You can't trust.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like,
And you should be able to trust somebody that got to serve protect on side of their car.
Yeah. I mean, you should. You should be able to protect them, but I mean, you should be able to trust them, but you don't. But the thing that's going on with the young man, with him, the young man from the military, and what's going on in Minnesota right now, you mistook your taser for your weapon. Really?
I just don't get that. I can understand to save my life. I don't care. I don't care what your explanation is. I would not ever believe it. I can't believe whatever, Mike. I can't believe it. I'm sorry.
Oh, this is good. Yeah.
You're right, Karen. It is. I mean, it's sad that we have to be concerned about our sons every time they walk out the door.
Yeah, it's a legitimate worry, but we just got to stay prayerful and just believe that that they're gonna be safe and that the Lord's gonna bring them back safely. So thank you, Sister Gina. I appreciate you. So listen, unexpected birthday bum rush and all. I just want to go on record again as to say I appreciate each and every person that has ever supported this podcast. Whether you've been down with us from day one or this is your first day hanging out with us, I appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
I really do, because I know that, again, had it not been for y'all, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. I appreciate my darling wife for the birthday bum rush and the cake and the drink. I knew she had something. See, when Michael, look, let me tell you something. When I saw Michael pop up in the in the break in the little back room, the little virtual back room, I'm like, why is Michael coming? I'm looking at like, why is my son in the back? And she's like, oh, wait a minute. I'm like, oh, Jesus. I already knew something was
Mike, can I tell you something, Mike? Now that it's okay, Mike, now it's okay. I'll tell you something.
Yeah,
I'm the one that gave him the link.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you was.
I knew about it already. Kelly had called Jackie.
Well,
whatever.
I'm gonna email you some of this cake, dog, because it's pretty good.
And 2 pockets of frog.
Whatever, man. That's a conversation for another day. Listen, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and look, I just pray blessings over everybody that's watching this day. If you ever watched it, I pray that the Lord bless you and continue to bless you, continue to protect you in this crazy time. Because listen, we still people. I know it look like things are kind of getting a little bit better, but we still need to be mindful. And we still need to watch and pray.
Vaccine.
Hold on. Now, look, let me say this, because we are always misinformed. I took the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Have not. Yes. I took the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. I took that like over a month ago. I haven't had any issues.
Oh, people got clots and a couple people died, bro. They
had no issues.
They stopped the usage of it.
I've had no issues whatsoever.
Thank God. I pray you don't, man. Thank God.
I haven't had any issues. They was like, look, if these issues normally come up in about a week or so after you take it. It's been well over a month that I've taken it. And the only thing I've ever had was a little lightheadedness, like maybe a day or so after I took it. But other than that, I haven't had any issues from it.
Okay.
Now, if they're pulling it now, then fine, because they want to make sure. Because
they pulling it now.
Although it's a small percentage of people that it's affecting, them pulling it out is probably the smart thing to do. Mm-hmm. But listen, do not let fear dictate your direction.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of us, we make decisions out of fear and out of misinformation. I'm not telling you if you should get vaccinated, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I wish that you would, but if you're on the fence about it, look it up, research it. Get your own information. Make make a decision based off of sound judgment and not off of somebody else's conspiracy theories. That's all the one thing that we talk on this show is that you all be informed and not influenced. Please just get the correct information before you make any decisions, okay?
Yeah, form your own opinions and form your own decisions.
Form your own opinions and decisions.
Don't follow the crowd. Make your own.
Absolutely. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will make sure that I keep y'all abreast on the event that's coming up, because it's going to be fun. If you got some young people in your house and they got some Nerf weapons, get them ready, because it's going down. Man up. Nerf War 2021. It's gonna be a good time, and I'll make sure I keep you all let you all know when we get everything locked in. And I think that's it for right now because it's going on 7 o'clock. Man, this hour go by so fast. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the birthday wishes. We started early. You know, it's the 13th. My birthday ain't until tomorrow, but you know, whatever. Y'all be celebrating y'all birthday for whole months. I think. What are you? What are you, an Aquarius? What do you feel?
Aquarius, bro.
You an Aquarius? Yeah, you started celebrating your birthday like the day before Aquarius season. Your birthday wasn't even coming up, and you was talking about
Man,
my birthday.
Listen, my birthday is February the 2nd. I started on February the 1st.
You started in January, son. Let's not even go there.
Man, sometimes, you know, sometimes.
You started in January. Hey, Fred, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. Look, we're about to get up out of here. I love y'all because I think the pastor's doing something tonight at 7.
You got
The virtual
yeah.
certificate thing. So we finna go and we got to get to that. Appreciate y'all. And that's it for tonight. And then look, until we talk again, my friends, y'all get 2 fingers to the side. Holla at your boys because we out.
Peace.